trusty merry gentleman, with nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our heavenly Father, the blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same. How that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Comfort my people, so says your God. The night is over and done. See how the light falls, your hope is come. Oh, tidings of joy, comfort and joy. Fear not then, said the angel, let nothing you affright. This day is born a Savior, the purest virgin bright, to free all those who trust in him from Satan's power and might. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Comfort my people, so says your God. The night is over and done. See how the light falls, your hope is come. Oh, tidings of joy, comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas, let none below deface. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Ooh, comfort and joy. Hey everybody, so I'm very happy to share with you finally God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, and it's a song that is about 11 years old, my personal interpretation and writing with the new chorus. But something you should know about me, I do not love transcription. I never have, I never will. So I finally had a friend transcribe this for me. I've had so many people ask me over the years for the sheet music, where's the sheet music? And so finally, I'm very happy to tell you the sheet music is here. I'll make sure and put the link for the sheet music down here in the notes so that you can get that, but it's available at sarahhart.com for the season, for church, for liturgy, for concerts, for fun, for anything you might want it for. So I'm so happy to be able to offer that finally. And I wanted to give you just a little bit of a tutorial about this particular arrangement. So when I wrote this 11 years ago, I have always loved God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. It's just a great, beautiful, poetic lyric. Like some of those lyrics, let nothing you dismay. Remember, Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, you know, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Those are great lyrics. But I always kind of felt like it never went anywhere. So for me, in my songwriter mind, I'm like, we need a chorus. And I felt it going up higher, you know, higher than where the current verses actually reside. And so I wrote that little bit, and I was like, what can I say? What can I possibly say? And I love the thought of, you know, see how the light falls, your hope has come. That was just a lyric that came into my heart. And so, see how the light falls, your hope is come. And it still feels like it's part of the song, because the last part of the chorus is, oh, tidings, tidings of joy. So it still feels very joyful and very hopeful and very much like it's part of the song. So it's not a far crazy offshoot from the integrity of those beautiful old verses and melody. Couple of things just to show you. So I like to do this very folk thing, which is to capo high and to play up the fretboard. I just love the high sound of a guitar that's in a little bit of this higher range. So we're actually in the key of D flat. Yes, D flat. We're in the key of D flat. So I'm playing in G formation, but I'm capoed on 6. So for all you guitar players out there, if you're wondering how the heck I did it, that's how I did it, on the recording too. So a couple of things to show you. Of course, it begins on an E minor, and I'm sort of doing 2 different picks. Now, if you want, you can strum this, of course. What I really would say would be great is if you have 2 guitarists when you play this, and you could have one do the strum part. Because, you know, there's places you want that strum to drop in and out just to kind of keep the beauty of the lyric. You don't just want to do this all the way through. But so to make that strum kind of come in and out is really nice. The finger pick, on the other hand, you kind of can do. I feel like that's sort of the integrity of the piece. On the recording, we actually used a banjo, but I don't play banjo. I'd like to, maybe someday. Maybe I can ask Steve Martin to teach me. That'd be cool. But since I don't play the banjo, I wrote it on this, and I just wanted to show you a couple of the formations. So again, I'm playing in G formation, capo 6, so that this sounds like D flat, right? And so right here we're at the B flat minor, which is E minor on your fingers. In terms of picking, so there's 2 ways I'm kind of doing it. So in this middle part, I know I need to cut my nails. In this middle part, like those kind of times when it's going from, it's sort of a B flat minor to an A flat over B flat. So let me just show you. If I'm playing it on piano, but if you're playing it on guitar, all you really have to do is drop your fingers. So just take them off like that, and then you've got it. One thing about that section too, do that. Don't do it right on the beat. Let it hang for a minute. So kind of bring it in on the E. And then for that part, I'm always hitting 2 fingers. So you can hear that. It's still very much a folk strum, but just for that section I'm using 2. And then the rest of the time I'm using just 1 finger at a time to pick. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. And if you're wondering what the heck that pick is, I don't know what to call it. All I know is that when I was really learning guitar, I sat in front of the TV and did this for hours. It became my sort of pick that I do. I'm sure there's a name for it, so forgive me. Anyway, so the cool thing about this is you'll see in the sheet music lots of minors, lots of riding around the minor, keeping to come back to that B flat minor. Sort of the whole piece surrounds itself around that. So that's why when you get to that chorus, right, and then you come up to that D flat, and you only hit that B flat minor for a second, and then you're at the G flat, and it just feels so good. Comfort my people, so says your God. If that helps you. So so hopefully those things will help. Just know that I'm playing in this formation. It's basically, if you do numbers, it's a minor 6, a 4, 1, almost the whole song, with sometimes a walk down. There's no difficult chords in this. Your piano player can even just play little pieces and snippets. They don't have to play like hard the whole time. They can just add little pieces here and there. If you got a banjo player or a mandolin player, awesome. So I only have like a set of 5 cessatos, and I don't have one in D flat. So what I did was actually, just for the recording, I played on my D whistle, and I pulled the head joint out just about a 1/2 inch. You can see right here, like you can, this is a great instrument because these head joints are interchangeable. You can buy double and triple head joints too that change keys and change the way things sound. So I pulled it out, and so I was able to play in D flat. And again, if you have a great ear player, especially, you don't have to follow the recording exactly, but as long as you're hovering in that D flat range, you can also have another instrument do it. Fiddle would be great. Even if you've got somebody who's like a pretty killer mando player, they could kind of play some of the notes and fumble around there. So I hope this tutorial has been really helpful. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I will email you back probably in the year 2025, but I will email you back. And thank you. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to do more of these, I promise. Okay.